In a week with drama unfolding all around us, would we see the Glazer family finally allow some semblance of a takeover at Manchester United? I am Redbeard. This is Targo.
What's up, guys?
Join us as we break it all down. This is an all-new episode of Brews and Banter, and it starts right now. Right, Targo, my friend, how the heck are you?
Doing good, man. How was your birthday trip?
It was good, man. Myrtle Beach was nice. It was sunny for about half of it. A lot of golf played, a lot of friends made.
Lots of brews?
What?
Lots of brews?
I would go with a few too many brews, to be honest with you. But we did hit up 4 or 5 breweries out there. It was fun. I even brought home one with me. So I guess I'll start.
Okay.
So I got Sweetwater Brewing Company's Hazy 710 Pale Ale. It is, I've already sipped it, as you could see during the intro. It's very hop forward for a hazy. So it's like what you would get in a normal hazy, but you flip it around. So it's very hoppy at the beginning and then very hazy, so tropical fruit taste at the end of it. It's strange, but it's good.
Well, I am drinking Mumby Brewing Company, Headless Mumby Brewing Company, Northwest Amber Lager. It's a Vienna lager inspired by the Pacific Northwest, bready malt aromatics, copious amounts of classic American hops. So there's the can. We'll see what this tastes like. That's okay.
Copious amounts of hops in there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big amber guy, but it's not bad.
That I know.
Not as good as that Amber's mom. That one was better.
Oh, man. Gets me every time. All right, Targo. Let's get into it.
All right. So, Jim Ratcliffe, man, looking to buy Manchester United, looking like he might get 25% of Man United. What does this mean for them? Can they buy new players? Are they going to renovate the stadium, training grounds? Let's get into it, because it's interesting. It was a Qatari organization. They pulled out of buying Manchester United, saying the Glazers valued the club a little too highly. And so Jim Ratcliffe came in, £1.3 billion deal for 25% stake in Manchester United. He owns a couple clubs already. He owns Swiss club FC Lausanne Sport, which he bought in 2017, and he bought Nice in Ligne back in 2019. And, you know, none of them have done remarkable since Ratcliffe's takeover, although Nice currently, I will say, doing very well.
Yeah, they've had
second, third.
Somewhere in there in Ligue 1. They've had some great players come through. They've made quite a bit of money on selling players, but I wouldn't necessarily say they've, kind of risen through the ranks of French football.
But Manchester United, it was Ratcliffe's, kind of boyhood club. Who wouldn't want to be the owner of your boyhood club?
Yeah.
But I guess what does this mean for Manchester United?
Well, I do know that with the Glazers, they're currently, I think, over $1 billion in debt right now. So that would at least clear their books a little bit. It sounds like he's going to come in more of a sporting director sense. Would it mean they could buy players? I think they have to sell some first.
I think you're right there, yeah. Financial fair play rules.
He wants to, upgrade the training facilities, Old Trafford. We've all heard the stories of the toilets backing up on match days in, Theater of Dreams. Well, it doesn't really sound like any dreams that I want to be a part of, let alone Manchester United
nightmares
fans.
Lately, not only in the toilet stalls, but on the pitch as well this season.
They're just stinking it up all over the place, man. I think it's a great deal as far as kind of getting the Glazers to at least, let go a little bit. As
Loosen the
all
reins.
Manchester United fans will tell you, they are the problem. They're the reason why Manchester United are in the state they're in. Getting someone in for 25%, I don't know. Do you think that they're actually going to, let off the reins a little bit? Or is this more just they want some extra money? Is it going to go back in the club? I don't know.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think they do let go of the reins a little bit here. He has experience, at least, in owning football clubs for the past few years, so it's something. Again, the influx of cash, I do think they'll use that in the stadium, training facility, perhaps even scouting. I think that's where, honestly, Manchester United has really failed recently, especially in their negotiation tactics for signing players.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could see some shakeups in positions, backroom staff, such as CEO or director of football. And so I think those things could be positives for Manchester United, because at the moment, it's not going well. I mean, you spend how much money on Anthony, who's not
90 mil?
looking like a great return on investment there. They spent a bunch on Højlund, Casemiro, Jadon Sancho. I mean, so it's
who is a complete
the prices are not the best.
Yeah,
that they're buying these players for, and so I think that could help if they can improve in that aspect.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think the big question is going to be, well, one, will it happen, right? This is, at this point, a big, will it happen, will it not? And then what capacity do the Glazers actually, relinquish some of their power, so to speak, and actually let Jim Ratcliffe, who is the richest person in all of England, actually have a say in it? Because he can inject extra cash and capital after he buys a 25%, I think up to 100 million. So they could be able to sign some players, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
No, I for signing players, I don't think so. Like you had mentioned, they need to sell some players. Harry Maguire potentially, Donny van de Beek, Scott McTominay, Anthony Martial, Jadon Sancho. I mean, there's kind of a whole host of players there that probably could go. But it's going to be difficult. I mean, the Jadon Sancho saga of the feud between him and Ten Hag has been going on now for a good month and a half,
at
2
least,
months?
and it doesn't
Something
look like there's
that.
any end in sight there.
But no one can sign him. He's on these huge wages, which again goes back to that recruitment kind of policy and signing players. So it's coming back full circle to bite them in the butt, man, with those deals they've made.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this really means anything for Manchester United. It means, they have some capital injected into the club, but I mean, with the way the Glazers have done things and their track record, I'll be honest with you, I don't even think anything changes. I think it stays the same, and they probably will just pocket the money.
I don't think they'll pocket the money. I don't think Ratcliffe would let him do that. I mean, he's, obviously made a lot of money, so he's not a dumb businessman. And so I don't think he would do that. And he's also a fan of the club. But the Glazers, I would say, have been doing that over the past few years, not injecting any of their own cash, using just profits from the club. So we could see a change in that, because he may be willing to spend some of his own money.
Yeah. And I mean, as long as it's not the Glazers' money, I'm sure they're more than happy to spend it.
That's all right. But we'll see how this one ends up. We're curious. What do you guys think? Does anything change at Manchester United with this new ownership? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know. Is something going to change? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing for Manchester United? We'll find out.